Hi, I'm Ben Hickey, curator of exhibitions at the Hilliard Art Museum. Welcome to Bout It Bout It, the political power of just being, an exhibition by the artist Vitus Shell. Vitus and I really wanted to begin the exhibition with a mural because it could be so large. And we moved the temporary walls as close to the gallery entrance as we could because we wanted to crowd it and make it a little uncomfortable and amplify the scale of the mural. So part of that is you can't see the mural all at once when you walk in the gallery, and it's supposed to be a reference to how difficult it is to understand the sheer scale of the problem or the issues that arise from dealing with race in America. When Vitus presented me with these images, we talked about presentation, and we wanted to elevate people and have them seem saintly or have their portraits be presented in a way that mimics state portraiture, like a pope or a president or a prime minister or a king, royalty. And we decided perhaps the easiest way to do that is to literally elevate them. And so they're hung at a higher level by 6 inches than most works of art are in almost any gallery in America. We wanted to put his figures in a position to be exalted, almost like when you enter a church, your inclination is to look up into the heavens. You look up at paintings or frescoes. And we wanted to put people that we knew from South Louisiana in an exalted position. The color gold features prominently throughout the exhibition, and that's for several reasons. I've already touched on Vitus trying to draw a parallel between religious and state portraiture traditions. And so this is another way of doing that. He's essentially gilded his canvases, and while they're unstretched, they're still covered in gold and they look gilded. He has Celtic knots and little arabesque flourishes that he's added on here that really make you think about gilded portraiture, thinking about high art and fine art and expensive, luxurious commodities. And again, that speaks to the aspirational sense of what he's trying to achieve within the exhibition. But note that it's on these kind of informal, unstretched canvases that are hanging loosely on the wall. And it's this reference to Black culture in America having to improvise and come to mainstream culture on its own terms. The layout of the exhibition is also really important. We wanted the arrangement of the work to amplify the meaning of the work. In planning, there was a space that was too small for the large-scale work in the exhibition, and I thought that would be a great place to put the exhibition catalog out on a lectern. And what it ended up doing was it reminded me of the architecture of civic buildings where people gather for civic purposes and fellowship. And in that way, we put temporary walls in the rest of the exhibition to mimic the footprint of civic architecture or communal architecture. And I feel like that's an important part of what was happening in the exhibition in terms of talking about community building in Lafayette. Perhaps the work of art in the exhibition that best typifies concepts of community building in this exhibition is Karma. Depicted in Karma is Malika Taylor. She's a former marketing intern at the museum. And while we want most of the people in this exhibition to remain anonymous so they can kind of function like an everyday person, I want to single Malika out so that certain aims of the exhibition are better understood. We want people of color to feel comfortable in our gallery spaces. And I think one way of doing that is to show how connected we are to the sitters. Everyone in this exhibition lives in South Louisiana, if not Lafayette. And so they can come to the Hilliard and they can see themselves in the show, see them singled out as special people. And Malika is a special person. She's a part of the campus community. She's part of Lafayette's community. She's part of the Hilliard family. She really typifies the aspirational kind of sensibility or flavor of this exhibition, that good things are happening and for the right reasons.